I'm focused, man, I'm on it. Call me Ally, man, cause I own it. $1 billion brand, cause we hound it. Couple more days in a week, I could just grab a good seat and call it a day with my peeps. You looking at me, better hold on to your feet. I am the reaper to be, to sow a good seed. I am just tired of thee, so you could never be me. A day in my shoes, you would just fall out the way. Then you be calling my name. Back to the tea, I was just sipping on heat. Can you just follow the lead? A perfectly small situation. I invented the whole new equation. The water is bubbling, blazing. Pardon me if I do. Had to stop and tie my old shoes. Got these new improved issues. May God bless you, need a tissue. You gon' need a couple more too. Made some change, the time to miss you. I'm just wild past fondue. Hey, you guys, what's up? It's your girl DeAnna Stuff, and you're watching Who Mag TV.
Who mag? Who mag? Who mag? Who mag?
DeAnna Stuff is a singer, songwriter, dancer, hip-hop artist, and an actress. I like to think of myself as, I guess, the sweetest person you've probably met along the way. I'm an introvert, so music is definitely the outlet that I have, and I enjoy it a lot. For the Rainbow Push Coalition performance, I was actually asked to perform my song Someday. And at that time, with the killing of Trayvon Martin and, other individuals, I felt like there needed to be something said. And so because I am an artist, I put it into my music. And I was asked by Jesse Jackson to perform that song for the event. And it was, a great experience. A wonderful opportunity to share how I felt and, bring some, positivity into the situation with everyone. So it was definitely great, and for a great cause, because a lot of people aren't aware, or if they are aware of a lot of things that are going on, they're not really involved. And so being a part of that to spread awareness was definitely a great opportunity. What makes me unique as an artist, honestly, I would think for me is just being myself. I feel a lot of times, some people do put on, displays of who they really aren't. And I think just being real with the audience, I think that's what makes me unique, and showing people that it's okay to be different, to be quote unquote weird, or not as the norm. My experience on 106 in Park was an amazing experience. It was something that I honestly have not forgotten. It was probably one of the greatest things that I've done yet thus far. I always wanted to be on 106 in Park, so when I got that phone call and they said, hey, could you come up as a special guest, I was like, no, really? You're lying? Like, seriously? Wild Out Wednesday was amazing. It was definitely different from the first time that I was on as a special guest, but it gave me that experience that I needed, and I definitely learned from it. Meeting, Bow Wow, to the other co-host on the show, and Angela Simmons. They were really amazing, and they made it very easy for me to, very comfortable to get on the stage and perform. The song Focus is actually, one of my favorite songs. I think I love all my songs, so a lot, but that came about actually after I performed the second time on Wild Out Wednesday on BET, and a producer by the name Treasure Big Treasure, he reached out to me, and ever since then we started working together in the studio, and the chemistry was just amazing, and he produced that record. And pretty much is self-explanatory, the record being focused. It, talks about who I am as an artist, how I've gotten to certain points, and that was a really fun record for me. And it was something different because at the time I was actually rebranding as well, so that played a huge role in the music that I have now. The video shoot for Focus was very simple. to say the least. I'm a very simple person as well. So it was, very edgy for me as an artist because I'm so simple, and I just wanted that laid back, chill vibe. And so actually my producer, Treasure Big Trash, he was the one who actually directed that video as well. And it was very cool. I didn't dance in that video, but I did have a dancer in it, and it kind of just displayed who I am, as not only as an artist but as a person. And some of the dancing just showed a lot of who I am. The song Stealth Mode, it was also produced by Treasure Big Trash, and like I said, when you have a producer that has chemistry with an artist, it's amazing. And he pretty much it's like he knows what I'm thinking. He brought that record to me, and I was like, I love it, like absolutely. And I love taking risks with music because I feel like there's no limit. And with Stealth Mode, it was honestly at the time I was going through a lot of different emotions up and down with my career as an individual, trying to really understand myself more. And so with that song, I was able to write some of my feelings and just, give people a glimpse of how I do think or how I relate to certain things. And Stealth Mode was definitely based around love, friendship, those topics, and everything that I went through at that time. I would have to say it was on BET, and I say that because I've always wanted to be on a platform such as BET, something so great, especially in with our culture and with music. It was definitely a great experience, and I feel like that took me to the next level, as well as opening my eyes to how big music is and what I could do with it. Because at that time I was, I'm still shy, but at that time I was super shy, didn't really like to talk to people or anything. And then when I got on that platform the first time, and meeting so many different people, from Terrence J to Roxy, they were just welcoming. And so the vibes were great, and I said, hey, this is something that I love, so I started doing it. Opening up for Angie Stone was an honor. It was definitely a privilege and such a great experience. I've loved Angie Stone, and just meeting her, she's so gracious, and the fact that she loved my music and was dancing to it, I was like, wow, okay, I'm really doing something here. And it made me feel good to know that she enjoyed it and other people enjoyed it, and that I've been able to inspire other people. The song Round Away was actually executive produced by DJ Jealousy, Kimbo, and Super Dave. And at that time, because I'm an actress as well, I was actually working on a few projects as far as acting is concerned. And it was brought to me by DJ Jealousy and Kimbo. They reached out to me and said, hey, we want to get you on this record, see if you could do this record. And I was like, sure, I would love to. And they said, it's a go-go record. And I was like, wow, because I feel like as an artist, you could and should dabble in different things. I don't feel like there's a limit on anything. And so I was like, okay, I definitely want to get into this and see how this goes. It was something different to do the go-go record, and also to add as well, be a part of history as far as the DMV is concerned, because a lot of people may not know of go-go. I did at the time, but I wasn't really, a big listener of it. But, I love Chuck Brown. And so I was just like, it's an honor, and what better way than to, hop on this track and represent the DMV in the best way possible that I knew how to. And so they definitely guided me through that process. It was a wonderful experience, and, hopefully I did justice to it. Some of my influences as an artist, I would definitely say Chris Brown. I've loved him ever since he first came out. That's actually how I got my inspiration to do music and dancing, as well as Left Eye and Aaliyah. And even now, like Kendrick Lamar, Beyonce, I love her. Her stage presence is everything, and that's what I perfect, at least, work on with myself as an artist to give the best show possible. And definitely, like Queen Latifah, so many people that have done some amazing things. So, but yeah, I would say that those are my top right there. Coming up next for me, I do have a single on the way. I don't like to say. I'm very mysterious about that, and I like to just drop music out there. I think that the element of surprise is an amazing thing. I have some, acting roles coming up as well. Just doing a lot of different things, getting my feet wet, and a lot of things that I, enjoy doing and would like to do. And, honestly, I'm just looking forward to the future. I don't know what God has in store for me, but I definitely know that it's going to be something great and amazing, and I'm looking forward to sharing my gift with the world.